Listen up. This is I Am Mike. The Rocket City Network Sports Show is the best ever. Jay the Third, Mike Sawn, and Bobby Drake always hold it down. Even though LaMarcus has me losing to Ali, I still respect him as an analyst.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Rocket City Network. Today, we're going to be talking about some boxing. All right. So, we have I wouldn't say a good fight, an excellent fight coming up in a few weeks. Manny Pacquiao is taking on Errol Spence. So, fellas, I'll start off with LaMarcus. Do you have Spence winning that, or do you have Pacquiao winning the fight?
Yeah, I got Spence winning that fight, man.
Mike, who you got?
I think honestly everything is set up for Spence to win this fight. Pacquiao is up in age. Neither has really fought a southpaw in some years, another southpaw. But one thing that bothers me about Pacquiao is his jab still comes from his chest. So when you're fighting a taller man, a taller aggressive dude, it's like with that jab coming from right there, you can throw left hands over it. Really, you can throw anything over it. It's just what adjustments is Pacquiao going to make? I mean, that jab coming from his chest does open up that left hook for him if people start focusing on that jab. I mean, that right hook if people start focusing on the jab. But again, Spence is so big and kind of not fundamentally sound, but he knows your money punch. It seems like how he defended that left hook from Danny Garcia the whole fight. Porter was hitting him with so many overhand lefts and rights really when Spence backing out. That Pacquiao has a chance, but yeah, everything is set up for Pacquiao.
Man, y'all know who I'm going for. hey, my bad, man. But the last episode we put out talking about Pacquiao, I got attacked, man. I got attacked on a racial level, man. They said that the only reason why I was going for Errol Spence was because we had the same hairline. What does that mean? I don't know. So basically what Mike said is the reason why I'm going for Errol Spence. LaMarcus, what's your reasoning?
Man, he's younger, he's bigger. Man, Spence a dog, man. I think I'll be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, Manny Pacquiao legend, but Manny might go to sleep. I mean, it's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
I don't think Spence don't put people to sleep. Spence put you can lay on your face or your back, or your corner can stop the fight. But Spence don't use that right hook enough. I mean, if he used that right hook more, that right hook will be what put people to sleep while they're worried about that left hand while he's coming in. But he uses it to the body. He doesn't really use it to the head. If he used it to the head, he could catch people trying to invade that space, trying to take some real estate from them and go ahead and put them to sleep. But he just beats you into submission. And when I think about this fight, I think about the Ricky Hatton Costa Tszyu fight. It was like, all right, yeah. I mean, maybe a prime Costa Tszyu would have been able to take that, but a Costa Tszyu with millions at the end of his career was like, all right, man, what am I doing this for? I mean, it has to be that you take about 7 or 8 rounds of a beating and be like, hey man, why I'm a millionaire, or you know what I mean, multi-millionaire. Why am I even in here taking this type of beating? Ricky Hatton was crude, stayed on him, didn't let Costa Tszyu dictate the pace, and he just pushed him. And what I saw at the end of that Thurman fight, when Thurman was just walking in on Pac with no jab and touching him up and beating it, it's like, all right, man, a younger Pacquiao would not have allowed that to happen. Now you put him in there with somebody whose game is actually to come forward at you for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't start seeing that Pac in the 9th round. Maybe you see him in the 5th or 6th round. You see him in the 5th or 6th round. You still got 6 rounds of a beating left. So I don't know. I think the pace with Pacquiao's age and the amount of wars he's been in, does he have one more war? I don't know.
Man, but he was sent by God, man. That's what his fans said, man. Like, so he's gonna overcome this,
Achilles was sent by God too. I mean, he was Zeus's favorite, man. He still got that work.
Yeah, man.
There's a
But he
lot of
upset.
people that been sent by God.
But he upset Apollo, man, when he
Yeah,
desecrated that statue.
I, I mean, I don't want to go into Pacquiao thing, but he's not necessarily clean either. If we go in there, so again, a lot of people that sent by God, age catch up with him. You know what I mean? You run into somebody else that's also favorite, and Spence's favorite.
Man.
Catch you in my prime, you at the end.
So you got Spence winning by UD.
I think
you
I
saying
think
he
that
can't?
Pacquiao. I mean, this is a career defining fight for Spence. I think there's a big possibility that Pacquiao just like, what am I doing this for in the later rounds? About the 10th or 11th round, if that beating has just taken its toll on him, I can see him at least having to be rescued. But I thought the same about Mikey Garcia, but Spence didn't turn the dial up like that. It was like he was still trying to box and show him, all right, man, hey, I can do this. I don't have to run through a smaller man. Nah, you beating Mikey to the point where his brothers is like, hey, do we need to get you out of there? And Mikey like, nah, I'm cool. I'm a survive. I don't think Pacquiao was built to survive. Pacquiao's gonna keep fighting until you stop him.
Yeah, because he has been caught sleeping on the job before.
And even then, that boy he was running for it. He wanted that work. Like, hey, you're going to have to put me out. And then, because if you go back and watch that Juan Manuel that fourth fight, Pacquiao was whooping his ass. Pacquiao had cut him up. He dropped Pac on some single punches, but Pacquiao was cutting him up. The pace that Pacquiao was pushing was too much for him.
Yeah.
But he caught Pacquiao being too aggressive and went ahead and put him to sleep. That Pacquiao isn't here no more. You're going to have to actually beat this Pacquiao into submission. He's more of a technician now.
LaMarcus, what you got?
Man, look, I ain't changing my opinion, dog. I still think Spence, I think Manny going to sleep.
I
don't know what punch Spence is going to use to put him in. I don't think Spence has put any. I only seen Spence put one person to sleep. I think it was a dude on the ropes. I can't remember his name. And Spence went ahead and hit him with an uppercut. The dude was ducking into it. But it's few and far between the fights that Spence put somebody to sleep and Spence just beat somebody until they just take the knee. Like, all right.
But I'm looking at this, Mike. Like you said, this is a career-defining fight for Spence. So, like how you said, how he let up off the gas on Mikey, where he could have probably just got him up out of there. You think he'll do it with Pacquiao?
I think you have to see what Pacquiao has. I think a big punch for Pacquiao that is going to, if he puts Spence to sleep, I think it's going to be an uppercut. I think that uppercut down the middle when Spence is ducking between his guard, if he gets caught being predictable and lets Pacquiao plant his feet, I think that uppercut is going to be a big punch for him. But yeah, those last rounds for that Thurman fight, Thurman, runtime, he's not used to coming forward. When Thurman was coming forward and having success, I was completely confused. Like, what is he doing? But he knew he was down. So it's like, all right, what is he doing? But for Pacquiao to just let somebody walk in on him with no jab, you cannot let Spence get away with anything like that. Or it's just going to be your body is going to be ate up, and you're going to be trying to counterpunch between somebody with heavy hands. It's like, all right, I'll give you this shot to land my shot, but he's also rolling with your shot. So I don't know.
So LaMarcus, what round does Pacquiao go to sleep? Hey, first of all, shout out to that hater subscriber we got, Garcia Vega, man. He was hating. I want to get him on the show one day, man, because that dude was hating. But
Pacquiao honorary Mexican though, man. You can't be talking about Pacquiao today.
Hey, LaMarcus, so which round does Pacquiao go to sleep?
I don't know. I don't know. Around the 8th, I think.
8th, okay.
Pacquiao Pacquiao would have to be giving that boy no resistance whatsoever to go to sleep around 8. I think his legs gonna be good for about 5 or 6 rounds at least. Then you know what I mean. Now we just in a pure back and forth war for me.